Right now, I'm joined by Jamil Jaffer. He's the founder of the National Security Institute. And Jamil, I want to talk to you about Ukraine. Are we going to back Ukraine for a military win? Are we going to give them what they need to win militarily, as opposed to relying on peace talks to calm things down?
Well, Stuart, it's a great question. You know, we're not currently putting any U.S. military on the ground in Ukraine. The president's made clear that he's not willing to do that, and the same for the allies. We are providing them a substantial amount of military equipment. There's more we could do. We've talked about the MiG-29s that the Ukrainians want. We've talked about more air defenses and missiles on the ground that we could provide them. So there's more we could be doing, but we're doing quite a bit right now, and we've ramped it up significantly.
Well, I had a 4-star retired general on the show yesterday, General Jack Keane, and he said flat out, there's nothing stopping those MiG jets going from Poland into the hands of Ukrainian fighters. There's nothing stopping that except the Biden administration. So, they're not willing to give them the weapons they need.
No, you're exactly right, Stuart, and General Keane is exactly right. There's nothing standing in the way but the White House's decision to not provide those. The polls have made clear they are willing to provide them. And the same is true of other nation states in the region who are willing to provide missiles on the ground that will help defend against Russian aircraft. We're not willing to provide those either, and it's not clear why. The Biden administration keeps saying, look, we don't want to escalate the conflict. The reality is the Russians are escalating the conflict. It's on them. We need to do everything we can to help the Ukrainians.
They could lose, couldn't they? I mean, the Russians could lose militarily in Ukraine if we help the Ukrainians. I'll leave it. Last 20 seconds to you.
Yeah, no, Stuart, look, I think at the end of the day, we've got to push back on what the Russians are doing. We got to do it aggressively. If it means getting involved more aggressively, we need to do that. The casualties we're seeing from civilians are terrible. The awful killings and the rapes are terrible. We need to stop it, and stop it now, Stuart.
Jamil Jaffer, thanks for being here. We do appreciate it.